Wise move for the Mavs to be poking the Slovenian bear that is Luka Doncic.
It lets me know they're not happy with their trade. I'm sorry. It's like you're trying to convince us why you traded him. I mean, it's you don't hear nothing from Lake. We don't give a fuck what you're talking about. We're not saying we traded Anthony Davis because of this, that.
They're not calling him Bambi legs.
Right? We just got rid of him. Like, if you was really satisfied and really believed what you was doing, you didn't have no narratives to push. Just, we traded him, we didn't want him, that's it. Keep it moving. But, oh, he's 270, oh, he's this, like, you're trying to appease someone.
Yeah, the people
Is
in
it
Dallas.
yourself? Is it the fans?
The people in Dallas, yeah. The people in Dallas, they out there, yeah, they trying to off the GM, yeah. We need to let people know, yo, this is why we're doing it. Yeah. For our protection. People are crazy.
They can't go nowhere.
Cool.
So we gotta tell you why we did this.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that ain't genuine then.
We mean, listen, if the Lakers traded Kobe Bryant back in Kobe Bryant heyday, the Lakers will have to tell people why they traded Kobe Bryant.
That didn't happen, so I don't know.
No, but they would have to, because that's how big the asset is.
When we traded Shaq, the Lakers organization.
Why? Told us why.
Yeah,
the Lakers organization.
Yes, they did.
Kobe did.
The
Lakers organization.
The organization. Kobe Bryant is the
I want him.
Okay.
The organization. Oh, he was too heavy. He was
There was rumors around here.
It was.
You read the paper? He was reading the paper?
He's tripping.
If
you know what it means when it say we don't want you compared to I don't want you. Hey, listen, we have agreed you need to get the fuck out of here.
Who?
Us, the Dallas Mavericks.
Get
him out of here.
We know you got to get the fuck out. You left. You traded. You don't have to keep coming up with excuses.
Who?
Why?
What's the excuse? There's no excuse.
You just said. You just made it big ass. First,
that wasn't an excuse. That was the reason you were looking. Yeah. What are you talking about?
How do we know?
He just gave. How do you mean? He said it. He quoted. He said, "Listen, you're not what we're looking for."
Why is he saying it? Because of what?
Because everybody's outside.
The film we watch of him playing.
Everybody's asking.
So what? So that means then it's an excuse.
No. Is it an excuse, or do I have to make a statement?
Him if that was
I have to make a statement.
We don't know. What I'm saying is we don't know why.
What the truth is, he's gonna say that. He's gonna say that. We don't know because he don't know that this dude is telling his truth. Yeah. I didn't want to re-sign this dude. I'm not giving him $85 million a year. He jogging back on defense. He didn't want this dude's preference of a player that's like them names he named. Nah, man.
You're just ad-libbing. But you're ad-libbing.
He ain't.
We don't know why you traded him when you traded him. Now we know why because people are asking questions. So you're giving them reasons.
So you're saying he lying?
We don't know what it is. I don't give a fuck what he's saying because a gun is pulled to your head because you can't walk outside.
But they've been saying that though.
Everybody been watching Dallas, been saying, hey man.
No, everybody's been watching Dallas.
He don't play championship basketball.
Well,
none of us.
Just like James Harden, he wasn't playing championship basketball. They play the same way.
Kevin McHale came out and said why he didn't want James Harden. What was wrong with that? In Houston.
He definitely did.
They always come out and say why. They have to. You have to come out and say.
Why didn't the Lakers want Anthony Davis?
I don't think it was
It wasn't exactly.
First of all, it's but not even that though. Anthony Davis is not even that big of a player to even give a reason to.
I think they loved AD, but when you have the opportunity
to he's not even that big to even be given a reason to. Man, get on, bye. Like he's not big enough for that.
So now he's not big enough to.
Man, listen, if the Boston Celtics traded Jason Tatum, we need a goddamn reason. Certain players, we need a reason. Certain players, we don't need a guy. If Steph Curry gets traded from Golden State, we need a goddamn reason.
For sure.
Listen to what you're saying.
What?
If I traded him and I got rid of him, and then you're demanding a reason, and I give you whatever.
I'm not getting no.
How do you know it's real?
That's manipulation. That's a manipulation in the conversation. That's manipulation right there.
I'm giving
what
you
something.
What
he just did, that's crazy. That's insane.
So how they know we been?
That's insane.
What I'm saying is we don't know.
What he's doing is setting up an insane. No one ever see everything he's saying right now. We don't know if he's being factual.
I haven't.
He's lying.
I haven't made no statement. I'm saying how.
Whatever comes out your mouth is a lie.
Yeah, that's what you basically telling us.
Everything that you say, we don't believe. Gil.
I don't care if
So
you
then we don't even want to hear you talk. You're like,
But you call me stat man, because I fact check.
But you're telling him that he's lying everything he's
I'm
saying.
saying, how do we trust what you're saying?
How do we trust what you're saying?
I haven't said anything.
You're saying something right now. I don't believe it.
What am I saying?
I don't believe it.
What am I saying?
I don't believe it.
What am I saying?
You're saying words. I don't believe them words that are coming out of your mouth. All of it. Everything you're saying, I'm just like, is he even talking? But you're telling me that this dude can't say what he's saying and we don't believe it because what? You can't prove it?
So
that's weird.
So Patrick Dumont said what he said, but I'm just going to read the second part of that quote for you again. If you look at the greats in the league, the people you and I grew up with, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, they worked really hard every day with a singular focus to win. And if you don't have that, it doesn't work. And if you don't have that, you shouldn't be a part of the Dallas Mavericks. Now, one name in there that people really drew to was Shaq, because obviously Kobe has that quote, if Shaq would have had Kobe's work ethic, they would have won 12 rings together. So
That's why I said that. Well, Shaq.
he's a new owner, a new booty owner in the game. Obviously, making these statements. But like I said,
And we supposed to know he played basketball. Never mind.
that's
What?
He watched basketball growing up. We don't know.
Oh, wait, hold
not
on.
seen his
Luka,
jumper.
though.
Wait, hold on. So this a new owner?
Yeah, so they bought the team from Cuban. They bought a majority stake. Cuban obviously gave up all basketball
Luka
operations.
made a
That's
bad
why
impression.
he tried to
Yes.
give his opinion
Luka
on the
made a
trade.
bad
Said don't do
impression
it.
on the new
They
owner.
said too late, Mark.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This new owner, does he have a basketball background?
I have not seen his jumper.
Which owners do?
I'm just saying.
Which owners do?
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
What,
Ishbia played at Michigan State.
2 out of 30? Come on, y'all, stop with this.
Yeah.
MJ, as we know, so
I don't
Stop with this.
I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you just coming in telling.
What I want is
Think
my
about
money.
You
Huh?
coming
It's my
in.
money.
I know it's your money, but I didn't like.
How's it a butt?
But you
What you
coming
mean,
in,
but?
you must not look like what he think. Think about first impressions make a
My first impression is we got to the finals.
and that. But
Listen,
Do
if
y'all
you-
use facts?
So if you're gonna trade,
lose?
if you're gonna trade me for him, we better get there then. Y'all better get there. Cause
Hey, see-
my first impression is we got to the finals.
Since I only like using facts, can you tell me when Nico presented this to the owner, what did the owner initially do?
Nico said in his press conference when he first heard the owner laughed and said, "Are you serious?"
Okay.
And then
Y'all can answer
He
that for you
convinced
too.
him.
Just
All right. So the owner laughed, like, "Are you kidding me?" Okay.
And then proceeded to say
Then
that.
proceeded to say this. And you asked me why I don't believe him?
Proceeded.
Oh, okay. Okay. See,
How do we know
okay.
what the
No, I didn't know
proceeding
that.
was? How do we know what the proceeding was?
No.
How
listen.
do we know
No, listen, if
what
Ni-
was preceded?
No, listen. If Nico asked him that and he laughed, and then he came out and said that he's a coward.
How do we know what happened in the middle of that?
well, they went
It
on to
don't
make
matter.
the trade.
Yeah, it
know
does,
that.
because I can give you reasons why in the middle of that. You laughed when I
I'm
first said it,
I'm sure.
and then I provided a lot of reasons why we should, and you ain't laughed no more. You was actually like, hey.
So therefore, that means if I gotta provide the information to you, then why the fuck are you speaking about it?
Because I'm a business owner, I want you to go investigate why we should
so I-
not trade this
so it-
kid. So Nico, come back and give me some real evidence of why this makes sense, and I might entertain it.
Yeah, so again, when I said I don't believe you, you just proved the fucking point.
Let's hear it.
I just did.
You just said I proved the point.
Because you're laughing at trading this entity. I, as Nico, gotta convince you. Which means when you say these statements, it's not coming from first person shooter mode.
It's coming from somebody.
It's coming from someone else.
So those are not.
So those are not his words.
How do we know?
Those are what
How do we know?
he convinced.
How do we know? I don't believe you.
Of course.
You can't prove to me that those are not his words. you can't
just-
prove
you-
to me that.
you just said
You
it.
can't prove it.
You just said it.
can't prove it. He said what he said in the
you
quote.
just said.
I mean, if those are his words, he's
You
lying,
just
because-
said what he said in the quote.
I know, but if he said what he said, he lying because Shaq didn't work that hard. And
The other
everybody-
three did.
Man, we don't know what working hard is until you face someone who worked harder than you. So obviously Shaq worked hard to get to where he was.
Or obviously
And then-
Kyrie was in there working harder than Luka. We figured we'd keep this one. My hermano. My hermano. We like your work ethic.
And where did he get the work ethic from? So again, like when we're talking real shit,
LeBron
not this aggravating
Who?
type of conversation. Everyone works hard to get to the NBA. We only know what we know until we get around someone that works harder, that teaches how to work.
That's facts.
Right? That's just it is. So the names he's naming, right? Yeah, those were great, right? Kobe worked hard, right? Magic worked hard from what we heard, right? He came into a championship way. They had a way of moving, right? Same thing with Bird, had NBA Hall of Famers there, taught him how to work. Shaq did what he did. Kobe taught him how to work a little bit better, but it still wasn't to Kobe's level. So to Kobe, Shaq didn't work hard. If Kobe's not there, he probably worked hard, right? You're only getting judged by somebody that's working with you. At this point, what he's saying about Luka is irrelevant. He don't know how to work hard until someone teaches him. He's young enough to be taught. He's only 25. How many of these guys were actual champions by that age? Right, you got three of them, but for the most part, you don't win. But they came into championship type of teams. For the most part, man, winning at that age, winning championship at that age doesn't happen. It takes time to learn how to be successful in the NBA, right? So it's an excuse. Like this is an excuse. No one needs it. You already made the trade. Who gives a fuck about the excuse? He did this. It don't matter. Whatever you're complaining about, he can learn it. He goes with LeBron James. He's going to learn how to be in shape. He's going to learn how to eat. He's going to learn how to do all these things that you complained about because there was nobody there teaching him. That's just
because Dirk was because they played with Dirk, but Dirk was out. Yeah, he didn't have no real.
So we got Kenyon Martin.
You got to be taught that.
But you have to have a statement though. Yeah. Like them people, the way they out there. Like I mean, at least for Dallas fans.
I get it. Like I mean, if you need a statement, you need a statement. If you don't, you don't.
So
stand on it. Stand on what you did. You traded him. You traded him.
So Kenyon Martin not on the show today, but active in the Gills Arena group chat. Hold on. Let me tuck my phone in. Hold on. So, Gil, to your point that when Nico first approached the ownership with the trade, they laughed at him. Kenyon said he didn't say if it was a good laugh or a bad laugh. He could spend his money on what he want to spend his money on. It's his money. Okay. I'm just letting you know. Okay, well, you deal with it.
What is that?
The beef proof.
Actually, say that again.
He didn't say if it was a good laugh or a bad laugh. He can spend his money on who he want to spend it on. It's his money.
So like Kenyon would say, so therefore, he don't need to come out here and say shit. If I want to trade somebody, then I'm gonna trade him.
Hey,
what
look,
the fuck? This is my money. Right? So that's what, this is my money. I don't need to give you an excuse.
Yeah, for sure, but this is not.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, but this is.
Now you want to make an excuse because motherfuckers outside your house wanting to blow your house up.
Yeah, because this is arguably.
Oh, he was fat. He didn't work hard. He did.
This is
he was racist. Like you should just spit shit.
But this is arguably the best player ever.
You got rid of him. You got rid of him.
That's the Cemetery Larry question for the couch.
If you guys were invested into my company, the shareholders, would I be obligated to share with you guys the moves I make before I make them?
Yeah.
You do?
The audience, the crowd, the paying customer, they're the shareholders. I got to tell my shareholders why the fuck we just moved this major asset and how we're going to get our money back, how we're going to still remain fruitful in championship form. I have to do all that as a business just to cover my bases if I want more investors in the future.
Because people want to know what's going on.
They want to know what's going on. Why should we invest in ticket sales and concessions and all of this in Dallas when you guys are making bad investments?
And the owner not telling us.
Not telling us why. So that's business.
You want us to come out.
Come on, man. I'm not a businessman, but I'm a businessman.
So let's move
exactly. You need to come up with an excuse to please your business.
So Gil, like you said,
It can't be as.
Like it's like breaking up with a girl. I need my closure. I don't need to give you closure. I dumped you. The fuck on.
Get the fuck on.
Like,
So damn. We talked about Mavericks.
oh, I broke up with you because you didn't. I don't give a fuck on. It's already over.
It has
I
to
know what
be a
needs
reason
closure,
they
man.
trade him.
Beat it. It don't matter.
But it has to be a reason why they traded him. So
everything they said
So if you
at the
can't
age
say
of
that-
25, tell me how many super mega stars have it? Because whatever you're saying, it can be fixed. You're saying he's overweight. We watched him average 33.9. We watched this fat man, if that's what you want to call him, get you to the championship, right? You're saying to the world that it's unresolvable.
Well, what if?
Because I have How many years? I have how many years to make Luka get in shape?
5 straight first-team
Not
All-NBA
the in
selection.
shape, that's the problem.
Whatever it is.
It's effort.
Oh, whatever it is.
But listen,
I can, you can learn that.
You can't
You can learn effort.
You can't learn
Yes,
that.
you can learn that.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You
Hell
want to
yeah.
teach somebody effort?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nigga, let's get to it. What
Hell
you talking
yeah.
about? We need that extra effort. Goddamn.
See,
Then what if he
Dive after that ball.
He's not doing it?
Let's get
Huh?
What are you going to do when he's not doing it?
He is going.
When
to.
I-
What
when
are
I'm
you
saying-
gonna do when you're not doing it?
No, that's hypothetical.
Tell me.
Huh?
Tell
We're
me.
saying
What do you? Tell me.
Next.
So, next.
Yeah, next.
Effort.
So-
Energy, effort. It doesn't cost, and you don't train for it. You show up and you just fucking play hard.
So 39-9 ain't effort.
Yes.
So you
But are you playing hard?
39-9.
It's easy.
33-9.
Easy.
Isn't it easy? But you're not playing hard, bro. You know what playing hard is.
No,
I'm dripping out here. I'm dripping, bro. Sub me out. I gotta come right out. I'm out of breath. Bro, bro, come here.
So he jogging at. So
He is
Wait,
it's
hold on.
cruise control. He is.
So
he
that's
is.
scary then.
It
So
is
that's-
scary. If he played harder, we would, man, bro. What
So
was
you
he
don't.
talking
So
about?
you don't think him getting around LeBron James is gonna turn that up? Because he ain't been around nobody that can help him.
Of course he hasn't.
Since in Dallas. So if he's doing this right now at 25 and he got with LeBron James right now,
Right.
what do you think's gonna happen?
He ain't been around nobody.
No, who? No, who has he? That
Yo,
has that next
Yo, Nick,
level.
think about that though, Nick.
What
like
is
he hasn't been.
what is
Anthony
Dirk?
Davis has been around LeBron
What
James
is
for
Dirk
5
Nowitzki?
years.
Two different players.
What
Two
are
different
you-
players. Two different
What
players.
is
and two
Dirk
different.
What did
Nowitzki
he
in the
learn?
all-time?
What
Two
did-
different-
what
two
did
different
Anthony
players.
Davis learn?
He learned how to be a
Players, dog.
champion.
He
Dog.
learned. Hey, what did Austin Reeves say? There's a big old thing about Austin Reeves when he said he heard LeBron James was coming to the gym and he said, I want to beat him to the gym. He was coming in at what, 2:30, 1:30, and then he said something, I'm like, He said, well, shit, I'm not just gonna be sitting at the gym all day like he does. The kid seen something and wanted to mimic it. He realized 5:30 is what they do, 12 is what he does.
Yeah.
We don't know what another level is until we see somebody with it. When Drew Holiday left Milwaukee and went over there, did Tatum and Brown, did their game look a little different? Did it look a little bit more like they want it? Because they have somebody that's showing them how to do it. So you can say he doesn't have it. We can see that. Are you going to bring somebody who can give it to him? That's all it is. He didn't have Dirk. He didn't have J. Kidd to help him.
He did.
No, he didn't. He got him at the end.
So here-
He is his coach. That's what. But
but-
excuses
No,
are-
Nick, it's getting out. Nick, it's getting out of hand.
Nowitzki
Nick,
on
it's
top
getting
five.
out of
What
hand.
that mean?
It's getting out of
That
hand.
nigga's lived
Y'all
in
not
Dallas.
making it make
Dirk
sense.
can't even.
That's
Dirk can't
fine.
even
It don't
walk.
make
He's
no
at the
sense.
arena every fucking
Every
Dirk
time.
can't
day.
even walk.
What does that have
What
to
the hell he gonna teach him? He can't even walk.
What do you mean?
Come on, man. No disrespect, but Dirk. What
No
you mean?
disrespect.
Well,
I'm
it's
happy
so
we
much.
got him, but
I gotta be able to get out here with you, bro. I
He's
just.
never
it's
been
a
around.
real
Great
thing.
talent.
I've never
Weird.
been around. What great talent has he been around?
Why do I have to be around a fucking great talent?
Because
Joker? Who
because
has Joker been around?
Who are you gonna learn
Who
from?
has Joker been around?
Who are you gonna learn from?
Who has Joker been around?
And if somebody-
answer the question.
And is he lazy?
I'm
or does he
asking
look
it.
like he's
I'm
in
asking
shape?
a question.
Does he look like he's in shape?
Can you answer it?
Does he look like he's
Can
in
you
shape?
answer it?
No.
No,
Does
you
he
can't.
look like
All
he's
right.
in shape?
Who else? Giannis. Who did Giannis learn from? I'm waiting for answers.
Does he look like he's in shape?
Now Luka got to learn from somebody.
Oh, my God.
We got 2 MVPs
Does he?
that don't need to learn from nobody. I ain't talking about in shape. I'm just talking about playing hard.
If somebody said Joker don't play hard, we will all say, yeah, it looked like he out
But
there.
who we gonna learn from?
Right?
Who we gonna learn? They
What?
not saying we
Who
need to
we-
bring somebody in
Hey, yo,
to
Luka-
show him how to do this and do that.
Would we say that? Would we say Joker don't play hard, he trots up and down the court because he's naturally slow? You give us that perception, we're gonna say, yeah, we see it.
But Joker did lose some weight though. He did.
Nick, you're not helping your friend.
How old is Joker?
Is Luka 270? Does he look 270 to you?
Depends.
Does he look
Said
270?
I don't
depends.
know what 270
No,
look like.
no.
Okay. He don't look
No.
270.
What the
Right, does
fuck
he look
that like?
270?
What-
Yo, no,
Hey, as LeBron is 6'8", 270,
No.
what is he?
210, 255, 265. I don't know. Muscle. Muscle weighs
Did
more
you,
than
did you
fat.
just say 210, 265?
that was.
When a nigga in competition with you, he don't want, he just.
but let's.
LeBron James' weight and height
I'm
is
just-
what,
my
bro?
thing is they
He's
had to
6'8",
trade him for a
210 and a half.
210 and that.
You have to
I mean,
trade him for
6'10"
a
and a half.
reason. That's my thing.
Huh?
You have to trade him for a reason. Like,
Yeah, no,
Well, I don't
You
care.
just
But
don't
I don't care what your reason is. Is what I'm saying.
He could've
I
won
don't
MVP.
care.
He like-
won MVP.
If I didn't ask it when I made, you're selling me
But we
something.
need to know.
What I'm saying is you're selling me something. If I'm not caring, then you don't need to give me an answer.
But there's niggas out there in front of the arena
That's
having
what I'm saying,
funerals.
right?
They're having funerals in front of the arena.
That's
Right.
it. That's-
Let the people know.
Go light it in.
Right.
So I don't
I need to
care.
say something before I be in that
say what
casket.
I'm
I'm
saying.
losing money by this shit. If I'm losing
So you're
money
gonna
off this
say,
shit,
so that means you're gonna say whatever you need to say.
I'ma tell them
These
the reason
motherfuckers
why.
Don't kill you, right?
no, I'm gonna tell
Okay,
them the reason
thank you.
why.
So for what it's worth,
No, for sure.
For what it's worth,
For sure, you're gonna fucking lie.
So we've heard what's come from the Mavs organization, from Nico Harrison, from Patrick Tumont, but for what it's worth, Mavs.